Hello, Sam here, editor of Oracle Time, and today I'm here with one of the best named watches in the business, the Ulysse Nardin Freak. The Freak is an insane watch. I mean, with a name like that it couldn't be anything else, but even in the realms of Avant-Garde haute horology with your MB&Fs, works and other weird and wacky designs, it stands apart. A good part of that is that it came at the right time, a perfect storm of inspired design and high watchmaking that the turn of the millennium was desperate for. Part of it is the sheer audacity with which Ulysse Nardin has presented it over the years, and the Freak Razzle Dazzle is definitely audacious, amongst other things. As part of the Freak X collection, the Razzle Dazzle is essentially a new colour for the base level version of the famous carousel watch. The concept is the same as it has been since the first Freak burst onto the scene, a movement that itself rotates without dial or hands, instead using its main bridge as the minute indicator and one of the wheels for the hours. The difference here is the new pattern. Eye-catching doesn't even come into it. The zebra-striped geometric mess of black and white might look like a magic eye picture, but it's actually based on camouflage. Not traditional army camouflage, but that used on British boats in World War I. Calling it camouflage might seem crazy, but the idea wasn't to hide the boats, but to confuse the eye, making it hard to gauge size, distance, and ultimately hit the target in a real-life game of battleships. Looking at it now though, it's no surprise that Picasso claimed Dazzle camo was designed by cubists. It takes a certain kind of madness to apply a pattern overtly designed to be an eyesore to a watch, and honestly, if there were more dial to the Freak X, it wouldn't work. It's touch and go as it is, but for me, the way the height of the carousel dominates the visuals means that the Razzle Dazzle fades into the background enough to make it acceptable. Not subtle, but acceptable. The idea was apparently to tie into Ulysse Nardin's marine heritage, and there have been nautical nods in Freak models before, so the thinking tracks. It's going to take a seriously outgoing collector to wear this bad boy on the regular though. That said, I did love it for the few days I had it on, and while my own tastes have skewed a little more ostentatious over lockdown, I am still a minimalist at heart. On the wrist though, it feels fantastic. The strap is well made, but it's more the lightness of the 43mm blacked out titanium case that makes it comfortable. Having worn heftier versions of the Freak in the past, this is one of the few times I'm completely on board with the super light metal. Powering the whole thing is the latest generation UN230 movement with its 72-hour power reserve. It's hard to equate to anything else out there given its main function is being unique. The bottom line is that Dazzle camo is eye-catching to the point where it's going to put off some watch collectors, but that doesn't really matter. The Freak X is already eye-catching, already a mental piece of watchmaking, and if there's any one watch out there that can pull off the kind of pattern to make a zebra see stripes, it's Ulysse Nardin's seminal iconoclast. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments whether you think you could pull off the Freak Razzle Dazzle.